Okay, and today we are talking about Microsoft Word. Microsoft Word. All right. And at the end of this lesson, you'll be able to understand what Microsoft Word and what it's used for. Do you understand? Then we are going to identify and explain the parts of the Microsoft Word interface, the working interface. And we are going to save, we are going to open a document, we are going to type, we are going to edit, and we are going to format text. So by the end of this lesson, this is what you expected to know. Just and lastly, we are going to use the basic tools like copy, paste, undo, and redo, and the other formatting tools. By the end of this lesson, you're going to know these five important things, and then we are going to learn these five important things by the end of this lesson. So let's dive into it. So, but before then, if you have not subscribed to Mr. David's channel, make sure that you subscribe so that you can be able to be getting information and getting updated in all the computer softwares and other technical stuff. Because in this channel, all we do is giving out knowledge, giving out information, giving out up to date information on technical stuff, and make sure you turn on the notification so that all right, so that we can be able to be getting information. All right, so let's dive into the main course of the matter today. This is the interface of the MS Word. This is the interface. Yes, and this is the interface of the MS Word. And from our knowledge of Microsoft, Microsoft Word is a processing application developed by Microsoft. It helps it helps you to create, it helps you to edit, it helps you to format and share documents such as letters, CV, reports, books, and assignments. Common uses of Microsoft Word are letter writing, CV, report writing, and books. If I'm too fast, just drop it on the comment section so that I can be able to pinpoint the places I'm fast so that we can be able to work on it. So, common uses of a Microsoft Word is normally called MS Word. So, the common uses are writing letters. We use it for writing. We use it for CV. We use it for CV writing, report writing, and we use it to write books. Secondly, is creating tables. We use it to create tables. I will show you what table is all about. We use it to create invoices, and we do flyers with it in a way. Yes, we can design on Microsoft Word too. We are going to do all those things. Then we use it for typing, we use it for printing official documents. Then we use it for designing simple newsletter and certificates. So all those things, like I told you, you can design on Microsoft Word too. So let's go into the practical part of it. So I hope you are all listening. Okay, so let's move on. So starting with Microsoft Word, let's go to the start menu. This is the let's go into starting my Microsoft Word document. Okay, so like on my menu here now, let me close up these things. Okay, like on my menu, this is my menu, this is my start button. I click on start. So I will type in MS Word or Word, depending on the one I want to use. This is Word here. Is either I click here, is either I click here. I don't know whether my cursor is clear enough. All right. So let's continue. If is either I click here, I don't know. You have seen my cursor. If it's either I click here, or I go into the search and I type Word. If I type Word, it will surely come up. Look at it here. Jonas, I will just click on it and it will opens. So that's how you open Microsoft Word. So when you open it, these are the documents I've worked on. These are documents I've worked on. This is the blank new document. This is a modern initial CV. So these are templates that you can be able to use on different. These are templates that you can be able to use on different occasions depending on what you want to actually do. Do you understand? Depends on what you want to actually do. So, but we are using blank so that let's do everything afresh. So once you click on the blank, it will show you a new document. Do you understand? it will show you a new document so that you can start from the beginning. Do you understand? It will show you a new document so that you can be able to start from the beginning. So now talking about so we have to rush on these ones. If you have any issue on it, just pinpoint it so that I can be able to do a proper analysis on them, a proper tutorial on them. So now, when you open your MS Word, you will see the Word document, and here they are. These are the main parts that you're going to see there. You're going to see the title bar, which is this place. This is the title bar. This place that you're seeing document and Word. This is the title bar. Okay, let me use this highlighter so that okay. So this is the title bar. The whole of this place is the title bar. So the title bar comes with the close, the minimize, the maximize, and all the stuff that are on this line, this top line. They are the title bar. Then after the title bar, we see the ribbon bar. The ribbon bar displays like the title bar. It displays the document name and the program name. So this is the document name. This document 3 is the document name. The program name is window. The program name is Word, MS Word. So you will see it the same way in every software that you're using. That's how it is. So the title bar is always on the topmost part of the computer screen. So it always comes with the file name and the program name. Then the next thing there is the ribbon task. The ribbon tab, sorry, the ribbon tab. The ribbon tab is the top menu that is the ribbon menu like insert, the top menu like insert, like home, like here, like home, insert, design, layout, all those things. They are the things that you're going to see in the ribbon tab. And why is it called tab? It's called tab because each of those things that you're seeing now, each of those things that you're seeing, they have another group of tools inside of them. They have group of tools inside of them. That's why they are called tab. So for instance, let's click on home. Let's click on home. You see, there's a lot of things under it. Do you understand? So all these things that you're seeing here, they are under home. That's why it's called a tab. Then look at insert. Look at the whole of things that is inside the insert. That's why it's called a tab. Design, design. Look at things that are under design. Look at layout, references, mailings, and all those things. So all those things they are called tab because there's a lot of things inside of them. Do you understand? Okay. So let me clean this thing up. Okay. So let's continue. So we have talked about title bar, we have talked about ribbon tab. Let's go to quick access toolbar. Quick access toolbar. This icon for save, undo, redo at the top left corner. At the top left corner. All right. So after the ribbon tab, there's what we call quick access toolbar. Quick access toolbar. So why is it called quick access toolbar? It's because it's easy to like it's just a shortcut to different things. Do you understand? It's just a shortcut to different things. So like the one I'm using, the MS Word I'm using is a bit advanced MS Word. Do you understand? So now, but like I told you, this place is a title bar. This one is a title bar. So now this quick access toolbar is from here to here. Is this thing that you're seeing here? That's the quick access toolbar. This thing that you're seeing here, that's the quick access toolbar. All right. So why is it quick access toolbar? Because inside this place now, you will see save. This one is save. If you want to save something, do you understand? If you want to save something, this is undo. This is redo. Let's say I did something, I want to redo it again. Do you understand? This is how it is. Do you understand? So this is undo, this is redo, and other options there too. If you want to customize it, click on this arrow, this small arrow down here, customize quick access toolbar. You click on it, then you can change some things that you want to do. If you want to add new, you want to from here be opening your documents and stuff like that. So that is where you can be able to do it. So that is quick access toolbar. Then let's move on. We have ruler. We have ruler. This helps you to align your text, table, and margin just, and so that is the whole thing. So click on view. When you click on view, you will see ruler. If you want to add ruler to your your interface, you click on ruler. You see the rulers are here. So this here now, this ones now will show you how your working this thing will be. So now you watch out that from here to here. Let me change this thing. It's not clear enough. Let me change the color. Can I make it black? Starting black will be okay. So now you watch that from here to here. This black is faint. From here to here, this point now hmm, is a bit shaded. Is a bit shaded. Is gray. You understand? That means you can't type anything here. From here to here, you can't type anything. The same thing happens from here to here too. So whatever thing you're typing must be from this place to this place. It must be from this place to this place. That's where you can be able to type. Do you understand? This from here, from this black, from here to here, this black area, you can't type anything there. Do you understand? You can't type anything on this black area. All this black area now, you can't type anything there. This black area, you can't actually type anything there. Do you understand? So, but the whole of this area, you can type. Do you understand? The whole of this area, you can actually type. Do you understand? So that's how the thing works. Do you understand? So, but if you want to actually adjust it, there's different ways you can actually adjust it. There's different ways that you can actually adjust it. Okay, let's talk about the how you want to adjust. So, if you want to adjust it, click on layout. Let's go to layout. Go to layout. Do you understand? If you go to layout, this is your margin. So because that thing that I showed you now is margin, this is margin. Do you understand? This is margin. So you go to layout, you go to margin, look at the different margins there. This is wide margin, moderate margin, narrow margin, normal margin. So this one is at normal margin now. So let's change it to narrow margin. If you change it to narrow margin, you see that the 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 printable area, which is the place that you can be able to write, has actually increased, and the place that you can be able to write has actually increased. Do you understand? They have actually increased. So look at the narrow margin here now. Do you understand? Look at the narrow margin. So let's leave this in that we marked here. Let's go back to the layout again. You go to layout, go to margin again. Let's do moderate margin. Do you understand? Let's do moderate margin. You see there is a shift. There is a shift. Look at where we marked before. Now look at where the mark is now. Look at where the mark is now. Do you understand? Look at where the mark is now. Now let's go back again. Let's go back again. Let's do wide margin. Let's do wide margin. Let's do wide margin. Let's do my wide margin. Okay, so you see where the mark is now. Sorry, let me clean this thing. Let me change the color. Okay, so you see where the mark is now. Do you understand? So this one will actually show you that this is how you set, because I'm now teaching you page setup. You understand? So, but just have the information. We are going to talk extensively on this one later. So, but for now, let's continue with what we are doing. So, we are going to talk extensively on this one on subsequent videos so that it will not get too advanced for now. So, let's get back to where we are before. Clean this thing. All right. So, let me clean this one too. Okay. All right. So, layout, margin. We're using narrow margin. Okay, so that's narrow margin is actually the default part of it. So now, like here, this is the so next thing you're going to talk about is the workspace. This is the workspace. So this is the workspace. So in summary of what we have actually talked about today, in summary of what we have actually talked about, we have talked about title bar, which is this is the title bar. This is title bar. This is title bar. Then we talked about ribbon tab. These are ribbon tabs. These are ribbon tab. Then we talked about quick access toolbar. This is quick access toolbar. This is quick access toolbar. Then we talked about ruler. This is ruler. This is ruler. Then we talk about workspace. So the whole of this place, the whole of this printable area is what we call workspace. Do you understand? Okay, so I think that one is clear. Okay, so now let's head on to the next part. It's getting interesting now. It's getting quite interesting. Okay, so let's head up to the next part. We have talked about workspace, then status bar. Sorry, let's talk about status bar. So this is the status bar. This is the status bar. So why it is called the status bar is because if you take a look at this point, take a look at this place, you will see page 1 of 1, word 0, um accessibility good to go. So this is the status of your document. You understand? This one shows the status of your document. So let's say I type a word here now. If I type G, okay, let's type good teaching, Mr. David. All right. So this is good teaching, Mr. David. How many words are there? 4. We have good 1. We have teaching 2. We have Mr. Mr. 3. We have David 4. So there are 4 words there. Now, if you come down here, you will see 4 words. That is why it is called the status bar, because it shows the number of words in the document. Do you understand? So if you have like 10,000 words, if you want to get 10,000 words, this is where you will know that you have reached the 10,000 words and stuff like that. So that is it. So on the next part of it, we see a zoom control. We see a zoom control. So this is the zoom control. This is zoom control. You understand? This arrow here is the zoom control. If you slide it up, you see If you slide it up, if you slide it down, it will be zoom in and zoom out. Do you understand? Zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in. Do you understand? So that is how that's the basic thing that you need to know about this MS Word. So before we continue to start using it, okay? So let's start with creating and saving documents. Let's start with creating and saving documents. So I'm going to import some text that I've actually typed before. Do you understand? So because we have actually created a new document, but for the case of people that do not follow, let's go in again. So this is actually a startup. Do you understand? So let's say we have actually used this one and we don't want to use it again. You understand? Let's say we type something here and we want to create a new document. You go to file. This is file here. You understand? You go to file, you click on file. When you click on file, you will see new. You will see new. You will see new. So when you get to new, you see open, you see info, you see save as, you see all the rest of them. So go to new, you click on new. You click on new. So like I said before, this other template, like this modern initial CV, blue gray cover letter, blue gray CV and stuff like that. And there's a lot of other templates here. So it depends on what you actually want to do in Microsoft Word. So, but for now, we are using blank documents so that we start afresh from the beginning. So now, this is how you open a new document. So now, after you have opened a new document, you open a blank document for you. Then the next thing there is for you to type in your content. Let's say you type in your content. Okay, so this is a tutorial class beginner in MS Word lesson. Okay, this is the tutorial class for beginners in MS Word lesson. Okay. So this tutorial will help you to learn computer basic software usage. Okay, so this is the main aim, and this is what you want to write. So now we have actually written this thing. So let's save it. Let's save it. So we have opened the document, we have input our content. So now the next thing is for us to save. So how are we going to save this thing? There's two ways that we are supposed to save. Do you understand? I will teach you the two ways. Then you can devise other ways. So now you go to file again. You go to file again, click on the file. This is new, this is open, this is info, this is save. Do you understand? And this is save as. So what is different between save and save as? What is actually the difference between save and save as? So for you to save, you will see save, you will see save as. So save as is actually used when you are saving your document for the very first time.